Hello and welcome back to another video on the WrestleMania and to another edition of WrestleMania out of 10. This time WrestleMania 39 night 2. And yeah, we obviously enjoyed the first night last night. Sammy and KO winning, Rhea and Charlotte doing battle. But now it's time for night 2. With Cody and Roman of course main eventing. But we started the show with The Miz and Snoop Dogg welcoming the crowd and hyping matches on the cards tonight. Omos made his entrance shortly after he headed his first match, which is of course him taking on Brock Lesnar. And Omos tossed him around in the ring early on before the match and got a bear hug locked in before dropping the beast in the corner. Brock was then caught in a second bear hug but managed to fight out of it before taking the chokedown for a near fall. Brock managed to get a sidestep and a big tackle before he hit 3 German suplexes but failed to get the F5. Brock then lifted Omos for a second time and finally hit the F5 before getting a surprisingly quick win. And yeah, it gets 8 out of 10 from me. It was short, sweet but to the point. Exactly what I wanted from these lot, I can't lie. It gets an 8 out of 10 from me. Yeah, did exactly what I said I wanted to. Didn't need to go long, it didn't. Brock gets the win. He got his big moment F5ing Omos. And yeah, just a fun start to roll, kind of chasing pace from what we saw yesterday. But it's then time for the women's showcase match in the same position as men's yesterday. Liv and Sonya kicked off the match and Natalia was tagged in early on with Morgan in trouble. Raquel then got the tag and tried for a powerbomb, but Natty reversed it. Natty then took a big boot and instantly tagged Green. Green hesitated and came with a missile dropkick, but Raquel shrugged it off before Sonya came with a double team move. Shotzi and Baszler were then tagged in before Shayna sent Shotzi outside but took an assisted powerbomb from Raquel. The Superstars ended up outside and Raquel powerbomb lived out of the ring and onto the rest. Sonya and Green then cleared the ring, but Shotzi and Natalia came in and turned it down. Natalia slammed Green on top of Deville before getting a double sharpshooter on them. Morgan came in with a dive and broke the hole before getting a code breaker and Oblivion on Shotzi. We then saw a flurry attack before Ronda got the armbar on Shotzi and made her tap out. And yeah, this gets a 6 out of 10 for me. I can't lie, it wasn't the men's showcase match, it was really over delivered. I don't know, it just felt a bit dissatisfaction on this, but you know, it wasn't the end of the world. Ronda I don't think was clearly not in the right shape to compete. But you know, it kind of had to be done that got the win. So yeah, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. They tried their best, but maybe didn't work out perfectly. But it wasn't a disaster or anything, and I think the right team won, just for future booking reasons, really. Bobby Lashley was out next to celebrate his win in the Battle Royal before WrestleMania continued. We'd have liked to see a bit more here. Him v LA Knight, with how over both of them are, would have been a perfect opportunity. There we go. Gunther then Drew McIntyre and Sheamus then took each other in the IC title match, and of course it was a banger. Gunther tried to get Sheamus and Drew to take each other out, but Drew hit Claymore on the champ and said to send him outside before getting after Sheamus. Drew and Sheamus were then brawling before Gunther came back and sent McIntyre outside before nearly chopping the life out of Sheamus. Gunther then locked in the hole, but Drew came back with and kicked him before they traded some earth wrestling chops. Sheamus then joined in on Chop Fest before they locked Gunther on the ropes and double teamed the beats of battering. And once Gunther was knocked out and Sheamus hit the 29 chops on Drew, he used the ropes. Gunther came back with a big boot and got an earful before Drew stepped in with a feet shock DDT. Gunther then dodged the Claymore and hit the powerbomb for another near fall. Sheamus got the white knife from the second rope before the champ and then a crucifix bomb. Sheamus then hit knees on both opponents before Drew broke up a near fall. Gunther then elbowed Sheamus off the apron and hit a big dive to the outside. McIntyre missed the Claymore and took the bro kick but managed to kick out. Drew came back with the Claymore but with Gunther powerbomb Sheamus onto Drew. He then hit a powerbomb on McIntyre as well, picking up the win. And yeah, this gets a 9 out of 10 for me. This was simply an incredible match, no doubt about that. Yeah, Gunther retaining. Sheamus here was really over. I wouldn't love to have seen him win the title and complete the Grand Slam, but it wasn't meant to be. Maybe down the line. But yeah, Gunther retaining. What an incredible reign. What an incredible match here. Kind of delivering on what we all expected. And yeah, it's bloody great. 9 out of 10 from me. It was then time for Bianca Belair vs Asuka for the Raw Women's title. Bianca started strong and sent Asuka into the corner for raining down strikes. Asuka then blocked the suplex but took an awkward powerbomb before Belair got a near fall. Asuka then tried for the Asuka lock but Bianca managed to ride outside. Belair then hit a powerbomb on the floor before heading back inside and Asuka hit a big missile dropkick. Asuka then dropkicked the champ into the ring post before Belair got a big suplex on the ropes. Bianca then got a running blockbuster and a springboard moonsault before Asuka came back with a big knee strike. Asuka blocked a KOD from the middle rope before getting a code breaker. Asuka then blocked the KD before trying with a miss, but Belair dodged it and Asuka blocked yet another KD, locking in an armbar before the champ finally managed to lift her up and hit the KD for the win. And yeah, this was a good match. It gets an 8 out of 10 from me. But yeah, it's kind of kind of Bianca always just nearly getting it, but not quite. That's kind of the story of the match. And yeah, it gets an 8 out of 10 from me. The match wasn't bad at all. And Bianca and her great reign continues. It's a bit of a shame for Asuka to have another loss at WrestleMania. But for Bianca, a big win for her. And yeah, she's becoming a bit of a Mania specialist. And yeah, on the whole, the match wasn't bad. Can't wait to see what more Bianca can do with the reign. So I'm going to get an 8 out of 10 from me. The Miz and Snoop Dogg were out once more, with the A-lister complaining about last night's impromptu match that ruined his suit. He was mad at Snoop for making the match, but Shane McMahon made his return, and the Miz was not happy about it. We headed for another surprise match, and Miz was still in tonight. Shane started raining fists, and Shane went down after hurting his knee, but Snoop came back and punched Miz in the face. Snoop was mad, but the Miz was hurt, and Shane then threw another punch before getting the people's elbow, and picking up the win on behalf of Shane. And yeah, this was very unfortunate. First of all, Shane McMahon back in WWE, did not expect to see that coming. But yeah, didn't go very well for him. I think that's fair to say. Bit of a shame, but yeah, hopefully he's okay. Fair play to the ref, Jessica Carr, Snoop Dogg, and the Miz, all handling it very professionally after it all went wrong. So yeah, gotta credit them all. But yeah, very unfortunate for it to end like this. But still, at the same time, happy to see Shane back. But it's then time for Finn versus Edge inside Hell in a Cell. We got a Brood Edge for the Races R Superstar in decent entrance, but it changed halfway through, and we got regular Edge as well. Brilla then came out as a demon, somehow had purple gear. For the Judgment Day. Both men went for weapons early, and Balor sent off a chair shot before beating Edge down with kendo sticks. Edge used some of them to lock Balor in the corner of the cage and hit a big drop kick. Balor then broke free and headed back to the ring before Edge got an Iron Impaler DDT. Edge then hit the kill switch after being put through a table. Edge got a ladder out before tossing it, and Balor before the match was paused because Finn started bleeding, and it really was quite nasty, kind of hidden by the face paint, but yeah, really nasty, and I hope Balor's okay. Balor was able to continue the match, thank God, and got the Slingbird and coup de grace for a near fall. Edge then set up for the ladder end of the ring and hit the Impaler DDT from the top. Another table came out and Edge was set on the top of it before Balor hit a dive, but the Rated R Superstar rolled away and Balor went through the table. Edge then got a spear for another near fall before getting a concerto to the face for the win. And yeah, it gets an 8 out of 10 for me. A really good match, but I kind of feel it's unfortunate with what happened at the end with Balor bleeding and all that. Kind of maybe held it back a bit. But on the whole, it was still a really, really good match nonetheless. Edge getting the win, which was a bit surprising, I have to say. I thought maybe from Balor would get the win, but it kind of does make sense to end the Judgment Day storyline with Edge on top and seeing what he does next. But yeah, main thing from this match, just hope Finn Balor's all good. We then got a recap of the Hall of Fame induction ceremony, and Superstars walked out to celebrate as we headed to our main event, which was, of course, Roman versus Cody. Roman got on the mic off the entrance and asked fans to acknowledge him before kicking things off. We had a stare down off the bat, and Roman was in control early. Rose then missed the springboard move and took a powerbomb before Reigns got a few near falls. Cody was dropped on the apron and then suplexed onto the entrance ramp before Rose got up and suplexed the champ onto the ramp. Solo Sikoa then got a cheat shot on Cody with a steel chair before Roman got the dive on the apron. So they were around another stretch leading to a near fall. They got on the announcer's desk and Cody blocked powerbomb on it before hitting a back body drop to send Roman through the table. Back in the ring, Rose got the Cody cutter for a near fall, and Roman then caught a dive to the outside before Solo attacked Cody with his own weight belt. The ref then caught the violation this time and sent Sikoa backstage. Roman had the weight belt now, and the ref tried to take it, but he wouldn't give it away. Cody came with the crossroads off the distraction, got a near fall before dodging the Superman punch and getting another near fall off pedigree. Roman then finally got the Superman punch for a near fall of his own. Cody dodged two spears and got the figure four leg lock in, but Roman reversed it. The two traded punches before Cody took a spear. Roman got the guillotine locked in, but Cody managed to break out. Cody then got a kick out, but accidentally took out the ref. Roman got a Superman punch before both men went down. Cody was about to finish the match, but the Usos came in and hit super kicks and the 1D to take Rose out. Sami and KO came out to make the save and took out the Usos before hitting a standard and a haluva kick on Roman and chasing the Usos down. The ref was back up and Rose managed to kick out before the match continued. Cody got the bionic elbow and two crossroads before Heyman distracted the ref, and Solo came back in for the Samoan spike on Cody. Roman followed out with a spear and picked up the win. And yeah, before we get into the result, first thing to say, what an incredible match. Definitely, I would say probably match of the weekend. Just incredible stuff. The distractions were timed perfectly. The match was brilliant, lasted so long, but it didn't feel like it at all. Just a brilliant match. Now on to the booking decision. I don't know, man. I just felt like it was the time for Roman to drop the belt. Now, obviously, take nothing away from him. What an incredible reign it's had. And, I'm not disappointed at all, really, that it's continuing. But it just felt like Cody's time, man. It all built up to this. The story was about to be finished, as he says. And, it just felt like the right time. I don't know if that time will come around again. Guess we'll have to see. We'll have to trust Triple H's booking process. We can trust it, I think, more than Vince's. But yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But I'm just not convinced by the booking decision. It was going to get a 9, maybe even a 10 out of 10 if Cody had got the job done. But because it hasn't, I don't know, I'm going to bring it down to an 8.5 out of 10. It was still better than the other stuff we've seen earlier, but that booking decision maybe just brings it down a bit. But yeah, on the whole, still a very good main event at WrestleMania. And I'm of the opinion, let's just let it play out, even though I may be unconvinced at the moment. But yeah, what a great match. And overall, WrestleMania 39 gets an 8.5 out of 10 from me. I thought it was a really good WrestleMania. Night 2, some of the matches that it produced, the IC title match, the main event were incredible. Few booking decisions, maybe I'm not convinced by, but on the whole, for wrestling, WrestleMania, it was a really good damn show, and I'm sure the booking decision would work its way out. Just on the whole, a great 2 nights of wrestling, a brilliant event, another really, really fun WrestleMania that I'm sure we all enjoyed. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and also comment down below function for daily wrestling news and subscribe to my channel. It'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.